So in this little video, I'm going to talk about dealing with people. And so we know that creating a remarkable project means creating stability. And we know that. And you've watched these videos, and I appreciate you staying with me on this. But for most superintendents, dealing with people is a problem. If you can get people heading in the right direction, you can compete against and win in any industry with any team, anywhere in the world. If you can get the people rowing in the same direction, that will happen. And so we need not only superintendents to network together and share, but we need superintendents to know how to deal with people. And so I'm going to change your life. If you've never read How to Win Friends and Influence People, I need you to get that book. I need you to download that on audio. I need you to love that. The narrator is fantastic. And I need you to take that in and start to practice. The clinical answer for how we're going to get better at things is practice, practice, practice. There's also something else. There's probably no position in the dirt world that it has more stress than the superintendent. People won't know what stress is until they've been in that role. I mean, it is insane. And so you are backed up against a wall so much that you will need tools to get untriggered, to stop telling yourself stories, and to stay calm. And there's a book called Leadership and Self-Deception. That, I wish I could distill that down into the water source and just like put it in the water system of everyone from coast to coast in the United States. Leadership and Self-Deception. It will teach you as a superintendent how to not get triggered when you're backed up against that wall. And so we've talked about a lot of things in these videos. There's so much to being a superintendent. You can check out my book, Elevating Construction Superintendents. You can go to a boot camp. We have superintendent boot camps. We have part 1, part 2. We have fundamental builder boot camps. We have so much content in this industry. There are scheduling books that I can recommend to you, and I will in the scheduling series that we do. There's so much content and information out there, but it won't matter very much if you can't motivate people to head in the same direction and row together towards a common goal. And so, yes, organize yourself. Yes, organize your team. Yes, organize that project. Yes, create flow. Yes, you want to do these things and you want to avoid the pitfalls. But to close this out, the biggest pitfall of all that you want to avoid is not leveraging the people on your project sites. So go get that. Claim that success and the promotions that will come to you and the wins that you'll get by dealing with people in a remarkable way. And so I'm challenging you to read and listen to How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I have a closing message for you as we close these little videos down. We can't distill down what a superintendent does in these quick videos. We can't talk about everything that you have to do. There's so much to it. There's safety, there's quality, there's reporting, there's cost metrics, there's production, there's self-perform, there's surveying, all of these different things. It's so complex, but we're here for you. We hope that these videos have helped you on your journey. But at the end of the day, I do want to say that you are the guardian. You are the guardians in construction. You stand watch, and when you don't stand watch, then people get hurt. When you don't stand watch, then people die. And when you don't stand watch, then trade partners don't succeed. And the consequences of this are, and I'm not exaggerating at all, are the disrespect of workers, the overburden of project teams, and the destruction of families. You can do more just by how you run your project than any other environment you can go into to bless the lives of people and families, just by how you run your project. When you stabilize, you create a happy and fulfilling environment for everyone on the project. You can do that. You can do that tomorrow. All we need to do is see together, and we need to go from 70% beast mode to 100. We need to get that determination, that adrenaline, and get out and perform. Knowledge is not power. Action is power. And so my challenge to you is, are we okay, you and me, are we okay with how workers are treated? Absolutely not. Are we okay with how bathrooms are done in the industry? No. Are we okay with the overburden of workers and making them work too fast and making them work overtime and stressing them out and wearing down their bodies? Absolutely not. Are we okay with the divorces that happen? Are we okay with the 36-year-old superintendent getting a heart attack? Are we okay with the kids that never see their mothers and fathers? We're not okay with that. And it all comes down to, I need you to hear me on this, it all comes down to the stabilization and creation of flow. Because if we didn't have these problems with the project not being stable, we could optimize it and we wouldn't have the crash landings, the extended end durations, the pushes, the franticness, the chaos, and all of these things which ultimately hurt people. And you and I, we're in it for people. And until we all get that this is about people, we don't get it. And so my challenge to you is, let's work together. We're here for you. You have a remarkable journey ahead of you as you learn these principles and techniques. And there's just so much there that you can learn and win with tomorrow. I hope you have a remarkable journey. And I just want to say that you can do it. I believe in you. On we go.